centuries, ships have followed the same maritime route between Asia and Europe. But now China wants to open a completely different route.
Across the top of the world, as Arctic ice retreats, Beijing is turning a once impenetrable frozen frontier into a potential new trade corridor. And the prize is enormous.
Well, a route that could slash sailing times between China and Europe. It would reduce dependence on crowded maritime choke points and give China a new strategic link to Western markets. And China calls it the Ice Silk Road. And if the route proves commercially viable, it could do more than shorten a voyage. It could redraw the map of global shipping.
According to a Financial Times report, Chinese container shipping company Sea Legend is preparing to launch a regular service through the Arctic, linking Ningbo on China's east coast with Felixstowe in Britain. The weekly service will travel along Russia's northern coastline through the Northern Sea route, and Sea Legend even chose the name Ice Silk Road as a modern reference to the ancient Silk Road that connected China with Europe. The route could cut the usual 40-day sailing time between the two ports by roughly half the time.
Interest in the North Sea route is growing. The route recorded 23 transits just last summer, up from 15 in 2024. Climate change is helping open this passage further.
Research from the University of Southampton found that peak winter Arctic sea ice fell 5.8% between 2024 and 2025. This is the largest decline on record, and the strategic attraction is quite clear as well.
Ships can potentially avoid major choke points such as the Strait of Hormuz and the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, where security threats have repeatedly disrupted shipping since February of this year.
The Arctic boom is also driving demand for specialized vessels. Maritime data shows that 167 ice-class ships were built last year, the highest number in more than a decade. At least another 164 are due to be built this year.
The United States is also aiming to increase its presence in the Arctic, directly challenging Moscow and Beijing. Russia already dominates the region with more than 40 icebreakers and a growing military footprint. In October last year, US President Donald Trump signed an agreement with Finnish President Alexander Stubb to expand America's fleet of icebreakers. Icebreakers are specialized vessels designed to cut through ice-covered waters, ensuring safe navigation for other ships. Under the deal, the US Coast Guard will acquire up to 11 cutting-edge icebreakers to strengthen national security in the Arctic region.
The Arctic region covers nearly 1/6 of the Earth's landmass, and the region is estimated to hold nearly 20% of the world's undiscovered oil and gas reserves, making it one of the most resource-rich and politically sensitive zones on Earth. But the Arctic, it still remains an unforgiving environment. Crews must navigate shifting ice and extreme weather, sometimes without reliable GPS. A vessel can become trapped if icebreaker support is unavailable. And unlike major global shipping lanes, the Arctic has limited infrastructure for emergencies. Salvage, firefighting, medical assistance and rescue can be extremely difficult when something goes wrong.
Now, for China, the Ice Silk Road offers speed and strategic reach. For global shipping, it represents something far bigger, the possibility of a new trade highway emerging from a rapidly changing Arctic.